Fans, Brad Cairns here. I'm back. We're here this week at
CCF Industries.
They're a drawer manufacturer in Apollo, Pittsburgh. That's a mouthful. In Apollo, Pennsylvania. So what I'm going to do is something just a little bit different this week. I'm going to post a series. We're going to go through each section of the shop and post the before and the after to kind of help our viewers get an idea of what we're looking for and how we go about fixing it. So without further ado, let's take a quick tour. Right behind me, I can show you of the breakout line. Let's walk through it.
I'm JC. I run the chop saw for solid department. So we're going to go ahead and go through this.
All right, so here's where the process starts. They've got a highly automated cutoff saw that does all the defecting and sizing, spits the parts out the other end here. Gotta say, some breakneck speed. Watching that saw blade was kind of cool. From the cutoff area, it then moves over to a straight line rip saw. Here at the rip saw is where most of the defecting gets done. They rip out anything that they don't want in their drawers. They produce a very high quality product, so the standards are high. Dual rip saws feed a single conveyor that transfers the parts down to the gluing department. At the gluing department, they stage the panels, apply glue to the edges, and then it's ready for the RF press. I know when you see this, you're going to be thinking, an old-fashioned glue bottle, there's got to be a better way. But when you understand a constraint in your system, what you do around that constraint may not be as important as you think. Once the press opens, we wipe off some of the excess glue so we don't get it all over the place. And then the panel goes straight into the thickness planer. No muss, no fuss, and most importantly, no waiting. So now the board comes out of the tail end of the planer, and we've got Tom there on the other end ready to rock and roll. He takes it out of the planer directly into the sander. Again, no batching, no waiting. Oh, and that's not even Tom. Sorry, Michael. And so we take it out of the sander and into line for the final height cut. At this stage, there's just a little bit of sorting left to do, which Brian executes with mastery. We cut the pieces to height, stack them on a cart, they're good to go to the next process. So here's the hour by hour chart for our first day. The goal is 16 pieces an hour, and you can see we track the target, the actual, and the cumulative. The 0 hours really hurt us, and then our target was 160, and we only got 130 for the day. So a fun exercise might be to grab a pen and a paper and write down all the things that you saw in that process that you would fix in order to increase throughput. Then tune in tomorrow, see what we saw and what we did about it as a team.